Hey, I wanted to do a quick intro for these What is your superpower / spiritual gifts readings. It's going to be like a minute and a half, I promise. But I made up this reading back in April. I did it as a pick a card reading, but it was put on my spirit to do it for each individual sign. And I feel like it's to help someone pretty much remember who they are. Yes, like the Lion King. And as I said that, Find Your Way Back by Beyonce from her Lion King album started playing in my head. So I encourage everyone to go listen to that song. I definitely encourage everyone to listen to the readings all the way until the end, because the oracle cards that I pulled at the end match the tarot card messages perfectly. Well, at least for the couple of signs that I've done so far. So I feel like it's definitely for someone. It can't be for everyone of the same sign. That would be impossible. But you probably had people try to convince you that your superpower or your gift is worthless. But deep down inside, you were put here to be of service, but you were not put here to be subservient. You couldn't be a follower if you tried. So if this is for you, I just want you to remember how special, powerful, and unique the Creator made you. So I think I'm done. Here's your reading. Hey Pisces, welcome to your What is your superpower or spiritual gift reading. I'm going to pull a major arcana and then some minor arcana to clarify what is Pisces superpower or spiritual gift. Can I get a card for Pisces? The moon flipped over, but a whole lot of cards flipped over. So I'm going to try to get one to pop out for Pisces. Justice. So you could be like a mediator in situations, or the higher truth behind things, or you're good at seeing both sides of situations with justice. Please clarify justice being Pisces superpower. Okay, so I feel like with these swords and justice, it's like you're a truth seeker, and you bring the truth to situations. That's your superpower. Like, you're able to cut through all the bullshit and get down to the reality of situations. In a very fair way, you're able to provide a fresh perspective to situations with the Ace of Earth. And like, I feel like this is saying cut through bullshit, cut through illusions, or people trying to make things, trying to get their way in situations, or be unfair, unjust. Like, you don't allow that to happen around you. You're very good at speaking up for what's right and what's fair and what's true on a higher level. I'm going to pull some cards for what is Pisces. Where did I put the major arcana, y'all? I have no idea. They were just right here. That's weird as fuck. Oh, here we go. What is Pisces blockage? What is blocking Pisces? Well, this Pisces who I'm talking to, what is blocking them from developing their superpower to its highest potential? You can also be meant to work in the justice system, or you do. Or be like drawn to making some sort of injustice right, or being an activist or something like that. I don't know. Just saying what comes to my head. So what is Pisces blockage? The world. So opening yourself up, being more expansive. It could be communication or travel. It could be making your ideas known to the world. Like sharing. That's a lot. Okay, I'm going to take the ones that flipped over. So, your blockage would be like standing firm in your beliefs, possibly going against what is like the status quo with the world. And the Ten of Pentacles is like being comfortable with your like firm foundation. It also could be about family. So that's why I'm getting being confident and like standing in your truth, or not allowing what's going on around you to stop you from opening up or sharing what you know, or standing up for what it is that you know. The Ace of Wands is also, this is going with the blockage. So sparking a new flame, doing something exciting. You could be not wanting to rock the boat, or not wanting to upset anybody, or be the one to have to initiate some sort of change, which could be stopping you from, it could be making you miss opportunities with the Four of Cups. Wanting to be like passive and like not problematic, like, because this is a very childlike energy, a very like go with the flow, be lighthearted, carefree, which I don't think it's saying is bad, but if it's coming up as a blockage, it's saying that it's a time for that, and it's a time where you should just follow what you know you're supposed to do, what you know is the right thing to do, instead of just saying, I don't want people to look at me wrong, or think I'm being mean, or think I'm being problematic, or I don't know. Just saying what comes to my head. So if Pisces were to develop their superpower to its highest potential, what would be the Tower came out. What would be the effects it will have on themselves and other people? The Tower. So destroying old foundations, but it's foundations that were not solid anyway, that were not built on the right things anyway. So shaking things up in the best way possible, so that they can be rebuilt in a better way, in a more just way, with justice in the world. Please clarify. Yeah, being able to leave old things behind, the old way of doing things. So being able to open yourself or other people up to a new way, a more progressive way of doing things, getting things done. Please clarify. Hopefully it is making sense for some Pisces out there. Queen of Cups came out. That's a Pisces. Well, it could represent a Pisces. So I feel like it's saying teaching people how to leave the old way behind, or not thinking that everything has to be done the way that it always has been done. We got the 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Queen of Cups. This is about accepting, being receptive, and accepting your emotions. And I feel like it's somebody being led by their emotions too, but in a way that will actually be progressive. I'm going to pull some more cards because I'm confused and hoping it makes sense for somebody. Can I get some cards to elaborate on what Pisces is meant to do? The Moon. That's all about intuitions or bringing truths to light, shining a light on truth. Well, that's not what it's about, but I'm just saying for the question that I asked, the Moon coming out, I feel like that's what I'm supposed to say. Okay. So, the Moon, the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles is like, I feel like it's exposing truths about some sort of injustice so that action could be taken maybe like in a system or in something that you are a part of where you know you can actually make a difference. If you were to expose some truths, you will be able to make things more fair, more just, possibly for people who have less or no less, don't have enough resources or something. I'm going to pull from the Oracle deck and just hopefully it makes sense for some Pisces. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Rebel deck and see what messages come out. What message in this deck is best for Pisces to hear as it relates to their superpower? So 2 came out. We had the perfection of your life. And then visions of life beyond death. Okay? I feel like this is talking about intuition, just like this Moon. But let me read the messages. If you see any of these cards, when you see them, if you hear something, feel something that I don't say, then go with your own intuition before mine. But number 30 says, have you ever seen a storm pictured from above? It can appear to be so beautiful and elegant. It is certainly different to the ground view, which can be quite violent, which can be quite a violent experience. So too, there is great beauty in your life now. However, at this point in the natural process, you may be experiencing it as anxiety induced rather than beautiful. You may sense it as internal chaos. You may feel it as something that is waiting to erupt from within, as a restlessness or an anxiety that you cannot quite articulate but sense vaguely nonetheless. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc. Maybe that's where justice comes in, like you want to... Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. Perhaps the chaos is fully fledged and a person or situation in your life is causing all kinds of havoc, upheaval, or change and uncertainty in your world. Whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and perhaps you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have joined the oracle of after the storm as well, this message is amplified. Even if you have not chosen the card but feel intuitively drawn to read the message for it after, you are encouraged to do so. Okay? If you cannot believe there's anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, this oracle brings a message to you also. No matter what appears to be in truth, there is only the unfolding creative genius. What? The unfolding creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been looked over. You have not been denied, found, wanted, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance, rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. Okay, what is the next one? Number 44. I think 2 came out for another sign. I'm not sure though. Number 44. It says visions of life beyond death. Sacred vision is awakening within you. You are becoming blessed with the ability to truly see what is real rather than what appears to be. This is true insight. What was once considered consequential may soon be found to hold little consequences after all. What was once dismissed as an irritation or irrelevance may be seen to have great spiritual significance. As mundane as something once appeared, it could now be worthy of absolute attention. The gift of genuine vision takes you into the being of the universal creator. This is sacred terrain beyond logic, convention, and that which is limited in any way. The more open you are to receiving true vision, the more love you will feel and recognize within and around you. Something may appear to change form, to be shed, to be lost, or to die, but there is love within it anyway. This realization doesn't remove the pain of the loss. It does provide a way through which can be healed and eventually transformed into peace. The vision of love, the truth, and all that is can move us more than anything else possibly can. If you have been wondering about your life path or whether you should take action on a project
or you need inspiration to really move you out of a slump you have fallen into, then this oracle brings you the message of hope. You will receive your vision. You will be graced with a new way out of the stagnancy. You will be able to see things differently and more accurately. Any confusion or uncertainty you have felt is going to pass, and you will be left with clear insight. The stories you have been feeding yourself, or telling yourself may end up looking different to how they appear now. This may surprise you, but the vision that is coming to you will be more truthful and therefore freeing. It will be worth the shock, surprise, or the moment of embarrassment when you realize you have been operating under a false assurance or deluding yourself about the truth of your situation. Those moments will pass, and they will not be something to feel bad about. They signify that you are leaving behind a smaller view of a more expansive one. For a more expansive one. They are a sign that you have outgrown your old vision. I said coming out of the status quo, though. So hopefully it's ties, like this makes sense for somebody. Why do I keep thinking that or saying that? Okay. They signify that you are leaving behind a smaller view for a more expansive one. They are a sign that you have outgrown your old vision in order to live in a bigger one. That is good. There might be a moment where your ego feels a bit dented, but sure enough, that too will pass. This oracle comes with an additional guidance for you. You are watched over by life and held in protection. Whatever has been bothering you will not be able to harm you. You will prevail. If you are concerned that someone is getting away with something or blocking your path, it seems there is nothing you can do about it. Don't worry. The all-seeing eye of life perceives everything without exception. It is the universal mother with eyes, not only in the back of her head, but in every living cell of life itself. She misses nothing, and the truth of her vision will always be met with justice. That's funny. Will always be met with justice, mercy, and wisdom. This oracle also asks you to shift your perspective and look at an issue of concern a little differently. If you don't know how to do this, simply add the following statement to the end of the healing process. I call upon the universal eye to show me the most helpful way to see the situation of concern now. And shifting how you look at things, the energy and what is being changed. The energy in what is beheld changes. Okay. You can see this with people. When you shame and judge someone, they react differently to when they are loved and encouraged. They may succeed nonetheless, but the journey to this success will be different. Looking at something through the eyes of love rather than fear can help us find our way more quickly, easily, and enjoyably. This oracle comes with an additional message that your ability to perceive is expanding into truth. Your ability to be inspired and see the light in all things is unfolding. It must be nourishing in your heart with love and acceptance. It must be nourished in your heart with love and acceptance, because you are going to help others through your vision, your art, and how you choose to be in the world. Said justice and world and truth. Like I said truth like 20 times. But it says we're going to do the healing process below that will help you accept and anchor this developing gift. Wow. Okay. All right. It says healing process. Say aloud, I now release any fear I have associated with seeing truth, with seeing beyond the veil of illusion, or with my inner vision opening up. From my heart, mind, and body, I release any wounding I have received in relation to what I have witnessed at any time, especially where it is based in the fearful responses of others. I ask that my vision be restored to its fullness through compassion and unconditional love, so be it. Close your eyes, imagine love pouring down from the universe straight into your head, reaching behind your eyes and feeling really good. When you have had enough of this, simply open your eyes and imagine you can breathe or exhale an excess energy gently out through them. Then you have started your healing process. Okay. I hope this made sense for some Pisces somewhere. It kind of made sense for me. I don't really remember most of what I said, but hopefully you got something out of it. Thanks for watching. Peace.